Welcome. Elk Rapids is going to start with Elk Rapids, first possession. Looks like Cotterman to the left. Is that Ward to the right? Flu's going to keep it. Looks like about my partner off the be a first down, Elk Rapids. First and 10 Elks from their own 22. Elks breaking out of the huddle. Flutie's going to have, looks like, one on either side with a single back. He had 23. They're going to spot him. Elk Rapids breaks the huddle. Get two to the right, one to the left. Flutie, low snap, but he's able to save it. He's got one. He's got Darren. Almost got it. He got his left hand up, but just overthrew him by a little bit. It'll be the flag on the play. Wait and see what the call is. Holding on the offense. That'll back him up. So after the mark off, that'll leave him at first and 20. Flutie's the handoff. Mason Cannon's going to run it. Decent gain on the play. He got a nice chunky yardage back. Still second along. We'll give him second in about 13, maybe 14. Did you kill the volume? Flutie going to recheck his assignments. And the hand off to Darren. He's got some blockers. Ryan Naumchef dove on him to run him out of bounds, not before a humongous gain. Nice play by the Elks. Again, we thank you for joining us tonight on Next Level Broadcasting. Eric Huffman and Austin Mung here, Jimmy on camera. Elk Rapids looking to rebound after getting blanked by Escoda last week, 20-0. Mancelona coming off a big 44-20 win versus Harbor Springs. Last time these two teams met, the Elks walked away with a 41-0 win versus the Ironmen. First and 10, Elks out of the gun. Flutie's going to keep it. Minimal gain on the play. And out of the pile for Mancelona is Theo Parchik once again on the tackle.
Second down, 6 to go. Ball at the 22.
Decent success with the running game right now. I haven't really had it or needed to do anything else on this opening drive. Probably test the edges and test the middle and see if there's any weaknesses there before possibly trying to open up the passing game. Hand off to Darren. He shakes one. He spins away from one, and he's met by a whole host of Ironmen and wrestled down. He may end up with little to no gain, maybe a yard. It'll be third down.
Third down, 5 to go. Ball at the end of
Elks out of the huddle. And 3rd and 5. Flu's going to look to pass. He's got Darren out in the flat, wrapped up, and then he shakes the first tackler and then wrestled out by a couple more. Yeah, he'll be close. Looks like he's going to be close to a first down possibly. Nice job by Darren. He was able to spin out of that first tackler and able to gain a few more yards. Looked like 4th and short. So now with them trying the passing out on the flat, who knows what they'll be. Now it opens up their playbook on 4th and short. Oh, they ended up giving the first down. My bad. They gave him the 1st and 10. Elks from the 16. Cannon up the middle. Nice gain on the play. After Cannon's run, it'll be 2nd and 2. Elk Rapids got the spread this time. Fluey's going to run it to the left. Thought about possibly the pitch, or if he's going to keep it, he shakes 2 tacklers, maybe 3. And then the rest of the Mancelona team comes in and wrestles them down. It'll be loss of a couple on the play. It'll be 3rd down. Again, still first quarter, 6:15 to go.
We have a 3rd and 9 here. Let's see if Flutie can get on the pocket.
Welcome, Austin, to the broadcast tonight. We appreciate you hanging out.
Hello, Eric. Sorry it took me a little bit to get some difficulties out of the way, but we're back here.
Flutie, he's looking to pass. Nice rush by Mancelona. Flutie was lucky to get that off before he was brought down, and the pass will drop incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Lucky there that he had a receiver there in the backfield. Otherwise, he could have been called for intentional grounding right there. And I don't know if that would have impacted their decision there, but it looks like they probably will be going for it here on 4th and 3.
And I'm not sure, Austin, what were you able to see on the first possession so far when you were taking care of our stuff. Elk Rapids kind of real testing the running game. They've tested the middle and out wide, and they've gotten a pass out to the flat. Really just starting to open up the playbook a little bit. This is their 2nd time on 4th down, I think. Oh, no, I didn't give him the 1st down that one time. Flutie, he's going to look to pass. He's got protection with Cannon. He's going to keep it. He's going to get out wide. He's going to dive in. He's going to run in for the score. Touchdown, Elk Rapids. Braden Flutie on the score.
Oh, man, what a play there by Flutie. The pocket broke up on the right side. The left side was open. Remember, Flutie is a dual-threat quarterback. He can hurt you in the air and on the ground, and that's what he did right there. He got the little 9-yard rush for the touchdown. Great play.
What helps with Elk Rapids is also there are multiple sets that you'll see throughout the night too, and you've already seen me call 2 or 3 possibly on this possession. You'll see spread, you'll see trips, you'll see one wide on either side. You'll see a full house once in a while. So again, very versatile with Elk Rapids. I think the only thing with them as we followed them this season, Austin, is consistency.
Yes, 100%, and that's what I love about Elk Rapids here. Especially for high school football, you don't see a lot of those different kind of formations. So when you get to spread, when you get to trips.
Flag on a play on the extra point.
So when you get to trips and all of that, you can spread the offense out. You can run a lot, especially when you have Flutie there at quarterback. And let's see what this flag is here.
And after a meeting of the minds, legal procedure. Extra point is no good. Makes the score Elk Rapids 6 and Mancelona 0. And again, we didn't have time for a pregame show today, working on a couple issues, but we'd like to thank our pregame sponsor, Collar Clinic. If you're someone who is looking to get back on the hunt this fall but need a solution of keeping track of your hunting dog, then Collar Clinic is just for you, providing hunters peace of mind through offering the widest selection of collars for your canine companions, so you can spend more time hunting with your dog instead of looking for them. Visit collarclinic.com or call 800-430-2010 to learn how they can help you or a friend. That's Collar Clinic, the GPS and e-collar specialists since 1988. And so Austin now coming for Mancelona with their first possession. Elk Rapids, a nice sustained drive and able to go down there and get a score. Now let's see what Mancelona can do now with their first possession of the game. They get the kickoff at about the 28-yard line, and they had a nice run up to about the 50 where they'll take over.
Yes, that was a very good opening drive from Elk Rapids, and you talked about it just a couple minutes ago about consistency. That's the biggest problem we've seen with Elk Rapids this season so far. They're off to a 1-3 start. Don't let the record confuse you, though. They've played great games against good teams. They just were not able to finish the game off. So they can stay consistent here. I can see this being a really good football game. Yeah,
you and I were actually at that game up in Sheboygan that night. They jumped up to, I think it was 23-0 at halftime, and then ended up being it's a total second half by Sheboygan, where they ended up losing 30-0.
Yep,
Elk Rapids did.
Complete opposite.
Get the pitch on the first play for the Ironmen. Jackson Bennett with the carry. Good pursuit by Elk Rapids. He's going to get no gain. It would be 2nd and 10. Other games on Next Level Broadcasting tonight. You got 2-2 Cadillac at 0-4 Gaylord. Cadillac with a big 59-0 win over Alpena last week. And Gaylord lost last week 20-0 to Petoskey. And Gaylord, after their awesome season last year, still looking to score their first points of the year.
Yes, I think they lost a lot of seniors, especially on that offense. I think they're still trying to find their identity. That's what it is.
On 2nd and 10. Quarterback trying to keep it. He jukes one. He jukes two. Shoestring tackle to save possibly a first down. Looks like he'll come down just short of a first down.
A very good trap play there. There was a great pull by Denver Alexander, the guard right there. Pulled right and put a block in about 2-3 bodies. That was a very good job by the O-line to open the hole up to get a good first down. Or excuse me, 2 yards short actually. So there will be 3rd and 2nd right here.
Sorry about that. I wanted to walk away for a second. Make sure I got the quarterback's name correct for himself and his parents and everyone else listening tonight. Ryan Numschuff, the quarterback from Mancelona.
And again, we saw the same thing. The guards pulling from the opposite side of the line, creating that hole for the quarterback to run through, getting that first down right there. We're going to see this all night long, and as we keep going, it's going to put wear and tear on that defense.
And we've seen them play good up the middle defense and good pursuit defense. And again, it's just that I hate to use that word, so I won't use it anymore. It's just having the games look the same and being more consistent.
Yes, and that's what we've been talking about so far all week, all season so far with Elk Rapids.
1st and 10, Ironmen. Numchef out of the gun. He pitches it. Jackson Bennett, he's going to run over one. Real close to a first down. Let's see where they spot it. It'll be second and a long one.
That was a good run there by Bennett. He was supposedly supposed to be tackled right there behind the line of scrimmage or for no gain, and he turned it into about an 8-yard gain right there.
Mancelona got two to the right. Handoff is to Bennett. Met right at the line of scrimmage by Elk Rapids. And they'll give him a loss of about a half a yard on that. It'll be third down.
That was a very good play from the defensive tackle there. Way to push that hole. Way to tackle him right there at the line of scrimmage, even for a couple of yard loss.
On third down, Numchef's going to send two to the left. And we got a flag on the play.
I think they got the defensive line to jump right there, which might be a free first down.
Offside on the defense. After the walk-off, fresh set of downs for the Ironmen.
That was a little Aaron Rodgers hard count right there.
Another game going on tonight. 2-2 Charlevoix is at 1-3 Benzie Central. Charlevoix finished their tour of Lake Charlevoix last week and defeated East Jordan 26-20. And Benzie got their first win of the season, beating Tawas 20-14. Numchef's going to keep it. You got a nice head of steam going. He's going to have first down at least.
And to add on to that, Eric, I think Charlevoix is done with the 4-game stretch of being away. I
Yes,
think
this is their first home game. This is their first home game of the season, correct. First and goal, Ironmen from the 5. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you start your season, the first 4 games on the road. Road Warriors.
Yeah.
With the keeper.
After Numchef keeps it, he'll be short of the goal line by a couple. Third down. We'll try to keep you updated on scores of some of these games, too, as they're going on. Also, the big one tonight, we'll get into Kingsley at St. Francis tonight. Flag on the play.
And Eric, to talk about...
And they waved off the flag. It is a timeout, Mancelona.
To talk about home stretch and visitor stretch, I think this is Elk Rapids' start of their away stretch right here. I think they're going to be away for about 5 to 6 games, and that's the rest of the season.
Yeah. While we've got a second, I'd like to talk about professional seamless gutters. Your home gutters are always there when you need them to be. So is our good friend Orion Beningo, and that's why he started Professional Seamless Gutters. Professional Seamless Gutters offers fast and experienced service and real-time quotes. But wait, there's more. They'll actually answer your phone call. That's Professional Seamless Gutters at 989-619-3407, and tell them we sent you. Still on the timeout. Yeah, 3-1 Kingsley at 3-1 TC St. Francis. The defending Division 7 champs got by Boyne City last week, 26-20. And you and I were at the St. Francis at Grayling game last week. St. Francis had an easy time with the Vikings, winning 40-7.
Yes, sir. That is a team that has found their stride, and they were looking to beat that Kingsley team, so that should be a good one tonight.
Second goal. Numchef's going to keep it. He's going to try up the middle. Waiting for a signal. One of his teammates was putting his arms up or waiting for the officials. And third down, looks like by the stick guy, we got third and about 1.
That's a long 2 right there. I would still like to see them to run it up right the middle there with number 6, Nonchef.
Yeah, it's kind of been the Namchef and Bennett possession for the first one of the game.
Yeah, it has. And great plays so far from the linemen. They are athletic. They are getting to the outside.
Namchef's going to keep it again. And this time he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mancelona. Ryan Numchef with the score. That'll make the score 6-6.
He got it by a couple inches right there, Eric. Other than that, that was a great play from both trenches.
Yeah, one guy coming in from the side, I thought he was going to be stopped short, but he had obviously gotten in before any of the contact was made.
So let's see, with high school football, we don't see a lot of extra point attempts, and looks like that will be the trend right here. We're going for a 2-point conversion.
Numchef going to go for 2. Going to try the left side. He's in untouched. I think his blockers are untouched too. That'll be a 2-point conversion. Make the score Mancelona Ironmen 8 in the Elk Rapids Elks 6. We're going to take a short break and be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Welcome back to Mancelona High School. Mancelona has just taken an 8-6 lead over the Elk Rapids Elks. Thank you for joining us tonight. Eric Huffman along with Austin Mung and Jimmy on the camera. 8-man football tonight, Austin. 2-2 Onaway at 3-1 Gaylord St. Mary's. Onaway coming off a 4-foot win last week, and the Snowbirds won big over Bel Air, 56-8.
Yes, sir. And on top of that, it is the Snowbirds homecoming night. So you know what that means? A lot of energy, a big crowd. They should supposedly take the win right there.
Max Ward on the kick return. Shakes one. Thought he was going to elude a second one, and then he was brought down, and that was almost like a two-hand shove to take the helmet off. We saw that up here in the box.
Yeah, that was a great play by Max Ward right there. Way to have the vision and cut to the left side and get an extra 10 yards right there.
You know, and possibly if you got somebody in the right position, I mean, that hit. I mean, the two hands went up and pushed that helmet off. You almost could have had a flag on that one, too.
Yeah, almost. But you know, the sun is setting, so it could be blinding.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Elks. Ball resting on the 37-yard line. Braden Flutie's going to run the spread. He's got one in motion. Keegan Keel. And Joel Darren's going to keep it for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, that was a great play. Wait for the linebacker there for Mancelona to hold his ground, stay his ground right there. Other than that, that would have been a big play to the outside.
And ER does a good job with their window dressing, too. You know, they motion to the one side and then countered this way. The only issues that we've seen this year are taking too long behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
And we've got another timeout on the field. And so while they take a timeout, we're going to take another quick timeout. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services.
Eric Huffman along with Austin Mung here. Elk Rapids Elks taking on the Ironmen. Fumble on the play. Exchange on the handoff. Recovered by the Elks.
That's one thing that the Elk Rapids so far through the 4 weeks of the season have had a problem with. Fumbling the ball, letting the pigskin on the ground there. They've got to watch that here. We're 5 weeks into the season. I would like to see them hold that ball and then work their big plays on the outside.
Third and 9 for the Elks. Trips to the right this time for Elk Rapids. Flea's going to go deep. And he's got one. Oh, almost an awesome diving catch by Keegan Cotterman. Just out of his fingertips, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, that was a great concept there on the trips play. They played basically 3 levels right there, one in the lower, one in the middle, and one of that deep pass. And he had the safety beat, just could not hold it in.
So on 4th down, Elk Rapids going to choose to punt. And a fair catch caught by the Ironmen. I'd like to take a minute to talk about Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. It's time to get away to your dream destination. Like many, that means flying into northern Michigan. When you're looking to fly in or out of northern Michigan this fall, look to fly, then take to the sky with TVC. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your best gateway to the world, offering services from Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United Airlines. Visit tvcairport.com for up-to-the-minute flight schedules and to book your next getaway today. Numchef hands off. Bennett's got a nice gain on the play.
Mancelona here is averaging about 45 yards a play. They have not put it in the air yet. They've gained so much success on the ground here with them pulling guards. I'll be honest, these are some of the most athletic guards I've seen so far this season.
And gashing with the chunk plays continuously is just going to keep wearing the other team down. .10:33 to go in the first half. Again, Mancelona is ahead, 8-6 over Elk Rapids. Oh, we might get a jump off sides here. And it looks like we're going to push them ahead 5. That should be enough for a first down on the offsides. And after the walk-off, it will be a first down for the Ironmen. 1st and 10, Mancelona from their own 46-yard line.
Yep, just got to keep an eye on the ball there. In the past 2 drives, your defense has been on the field a lot. That could be just because of tiredness, lots of focus right there. So let's just get back on track right there.
Nice gain on the play. Another gain of about 4 or 5 again on first down. Or on.
Yep, first down.
Yep. Switch a stick on me too fast.
That happens to the best of us, Eric.
Second quarter in Charlevoix. Charlevoix leads 8-6 also over Benzie Central. And you got to think, I would just keep getting with these running plays. Again, the quarterback, most of the time he's getting to the line or getting a yard or 2 deep before he gets enough contact to slow him down.
Yeah, and it's before that first initial contact, like you were saying, you're going to need to put in hand on him sooner than that, at the line of scrimmage or even behind that. The thing with Mancelona here is their guards are so athletic. They're getting to the outside before the linebackers are even hitting that pocket, that gap. So that's the thing with that.
Numchef out of the gun, going to hand off. He's got Bennett. Nice pursuit by the Elks that time. He gets no gain on that play.
Great pursuit there. Coach got a little mad. We saw the little tight end just move just a little bit to adjust himself. You saw him running up to the ref there a little bit.
So with the ball on Elk Rapids 48-yard line, and it's 4th and 3. You try to go for it, or do you like to try? You want to play field position?
I think they're going for it. You're getting 4 to 5 yards on average a play. I think you go for here, run it up the middle, go get to the outside with your quarterback there. They're gonna run an unbalanced, a little trip. I mean, do twins to the outside. Let's see, they're gonna run to the left side.
Nope, Chef. He's trying the screen. Oh, nice reception. He'll have the first down, too. Nice grab by number 3, Lucas Keller.
That was a great grab.
That was on its way out of bounds. That was almost Odell-like to grab to keep that in, and then was able to get the first down.
From up here, I didn't know they were going to get it. I didn't even know they were going to pass it right there. I did not expect a pass. That was a great play call right there.
And another save by him, too, because it looked backwards from here, too. Who knows if it would have landed in the field in bounds if he didn't get that as well.
Yeah, so many things that could have gone wrong. It did not, and now Mancelona has the ball on the 42-yard line of the Elks.
7:54 to go in the first half. Mancelona up 8-6. Numchef stopped after about a yard on that play.
One of the few plays we've seen them get contact before the line of scrimmage, before that, and that's how you only saw them get that 1 yard gain.
You know, still a lot of game to go, too. Do you start throwing your people back in, trying to get them into the backfield? Do you want to start rushing more? Do you want to do some veers and lightnings or stunts to try to get yourself in the backfield and try to slow that up the middle momentum down?
I think right here, I would like to see your linebackers get up to the line of scrimmage. There are going to be a lot of gaps open with the guards pulling. They're athletic enough. Have them shoot the gap. Have them get in the backfield right there.
Would it be easy just to go like a 50 straight, put 5 on the line and 2 linebackers, and just plug those holes? Oh, they're going to try a mini reverse here. Again, nice pursuit by Elk Rapids this time, and they're going to get no gain for 3rd and long.
I think so, and look at what we saw right there. The linebackers were on the line of scrimmage, and they got the contact before the line of scrimmage. And they got a negative play right there. So that's something that we would love to see the rest of the game if you want to stop this Mancelona offense.
21, Devin Hale on that carry for Mancelona. We're in 3rd and long. Defensive momentum right now, able to stuff them, and then to turn around and then to reestablish yourself on offense. Comes Mancelona. Nice seam pass. They hit the seam pass up the middle for a completion. That was Lucas Keller. That'll give him a first down.
That was a thread of the needle right there. He got it just by the safety, the fingertips, and he got it right in there for the first down.
And a lot of it with that seam pass, if you get, and again, we talked about the linebackers coming up. If you can get past those linebackers and get that ball either through them or over them, that seam pass will work a lot.
Yep, and we saw that right there.
Numchef on first down. He's going to keep it. He's got some blockers. He's got at least 5, maybe 6 or 7. And again, the old student body plays. You hear me say it every week. Get from the cow that's giving milk. If it's going to keep working, then why not just keep doing it?
Yes, sir, Eric, you're right about that one. And they're getting no penetration whatsoever on the side that they're running on. They're getting the guards pulling, and they're pushing them 5 yards back. That's how they're getting these 5 to 6 yard gains here.
Down to 5:30 to go in the first half. Numchef going to hand it off to Bennett. Be close to the first down marker. And they'll point him forward. First down, Mancelona. 1st and 10 Iron with just over 5 minutes to go in the first half.
That was a good cut by Bennett there. He was heading outside. Everything was closed up. All the gaps were closed, and cut inside for the first down there. Very good vision.
You know, time seems to be flying by in the first half, too, so far.
Yes, sir, and I think it's because we only had about 4 passes altogether. Other than that, everything else has been run plays.
And most of that first quarter was, I think, just on 2 possessions. I think 1 for each team, or maybe one team got a second. Bennett's going to keep it. He gets to the first down. He should have a first down. Oh, nope, just short. Give him a yard short. Hope you stick around for the Twin Bay Docs halftime show. Austin and I will be here to talk about the first half, second half strategies, see what each team needs to do to pull out a victory tonight.
We have a stop. We have a clock stoppage right here. I think injured Elks player.
I think they rushed him off the field. I don't know if they're going to keep the timeout or not because Mancelona's coming back out.
It was number 21, Jake Moore, a sophomore. He's on the sideline right now, so hopefully everything is all right. We are heading back out on the field, though.
Yep. So no stoppage of play. They wind the clock back up, and Bennett's going to take the handoff. He spins from one, gets met by 2 or 3, and lunges forward for maybe another yard. It'll be 3rd and short.
Now, this is a scary thing for the Elk Rapids here because now we don't know what Mancelona can do. They have everything that they want to do open to the playbook. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball to the outside. They can run play action, read option.
Yeah, you know, some type of pass out here to the wide left here because you got a lot of room. And Numchev's going to keep it. He sidesteps one, doesn't sidestep the next 2. And he'll be short by a couple of yards of the goal line. And timeout, Elk Rapids. And while they take a timeout, we're going to talk about American Liner Systems. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, American Liner Systems have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forest green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Mm-hmm.
Upcoming schedules for Elk Rapids and Mancelona. Elk Rapids next week will be at Charlevoix for Charlevoix's homecoming.
Yes, that's Charlevoix's homecoming. That will be a fun run, a fun night there. Second home game for Charlevoix. I think that should be a really fun one.
After that, the Elks will go to Tawas. That'll be a nice road trip. And then they finish out the season with 2 home games, Harbor Springs and East Jordan.
Wow, Eric, we're towards the end of the season.
I am. We're week 5 already. In the second half, we're going to talk about the not too early playoff rankings that I looked up today.
Oh, football's flying, man. I feel like we just started.
Mancelona to close out their season will be home with East Jordan, and then home with Charlevoix, and then two away games at Joburg and at Glen Lake to finish out their season. Numchev's going to keep it. Up the middle, virtually untouched for the score. Touchdown, Mancelona. Numchev, he ducked down like he was waiting for contact, then just kind of stood up because there was nobody there to really get him.
Yeah, and like we said, there was no penetration on the side they're running. They were able to just get a little push to where he was running to get those couple yards for the touchdown.
That makes the score 14-6, Mancelona over Elk Rapids. Mancy will try for 2. Numchev up the middle. And he gets a 2-point conversion. So with 3:39 to go in the first half, that'll make the score Mancelona 16 and Elk Rapids 6. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and elkrapidsfootball.com. High School. Waiting for the kickoff. Mancelona just increased their lead to 16-6 over Elk Rapids. Checking on the entry to 21. He's got his helmet on. He's standing up by the sidelines. Looks like he's going to be ready to go. Connor Carlisle is going to take this one back. Gets to the 35. He's run out close to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Elks. So if you're Elk Rapids, Austin, you got 3:30 to go. You're down 10 points. You've had, this would be, I think, their third possession?
Yeah.
You scored on your first possession, then had a short second one. So, again, looking to have something sustainable to end this half.
Yes, Eric, and I would like to see Flutie get some short passes in here, get some twins, and when they run that twins formation, they like to run them short passes to the outside. I'd like to see them get that going, get Flutie going here for the last play, for the last drive of the half.
I think it was 2 weeks maybe when we saw them. Yeah, Flutie, he threw a lot of passes at Sheboygan that one night. And Flutie, he thought about passing, and then he decided to keep it, and he's going to go up the middle. Decent gain on the first play, maybe about 3 yards. But up in Sheboygan, I mean, he was airing them out to Ward and Cotterman, and who else got? I mean, Darren had a nice game up there that night. But they were displaying the ball all over the place.
Yeah, and that's two guys you would love to get going there. We would like to get Ward and Ottoman going there. On top of that, with Flutie, that's your triple threat right there. You almost had one to Cotterman there, but just could not hold it in.
Yeah, if you've got a jet sweep for Darren or a nice bubble screen for Mason Cannon or something, it's stretch the defense a little bit. That might help you, Flutie and Cannon, be able to go up the middle a little more too. Flutie's going to try out wide. He's got one. You got a 1st down and more flag on the play. We'll see what it is. He wrestled down another one and gains another 3 or 4 yards on the play. Wait and see what it is. Personal foul, roughing the passer against Mancelona. Let's tack on some extra yards. And if you need a kickstart, again, you just had a nice play, but obviously the other team helping you out obviously is a big boost.
Yeah, that is a big boost. But other than all that, Keegan Keel right there. What a route. What rack. Run after the catch right there. Or, my bad, yak. Yards after the catch. But that was great by Keel right there. Great route. Great little whip route to get back to the outside.
It's good either way because he still had to run.
Yeah. They're both running anyway, so yeah.
1st and 10 Elks, 2:20 to go in the first half, down 16-6 to Mancelona. Eric Huffman and Austin Mung here in the broadcast booth. Oh, fumble on the play. Flutie tried the handoff. Was that Cannon going up the middle? I couldn't see the number. I thought he was trying to hand off to Cannon, and there was a mishap on the exchange.
And I think
fortunate that Joel Darren recovered it.
Yeah, and it looks like Flutie wanted to keep the ball right there. That's why it fumbled on the ground. He tried pulling it back out, run the option, little triple option play right there, and it just couldn't get it out in time.
They'll lose a couple on the recovery, so I'll leave them at 2nd and 12. Flutie's going deep. He's got him. Oh! It out of his hands. I think it was off the defender's helmet. Again, we were just talking about Keegan Cotterman and airing it out, and he high-pointed it. And on the way down, it looks like it got ripped through the opponent's helmet and then knocked for an incompletion.
That's tough. That was a tough 50-50 play right there. Cotterman almost came down with the catch right there. And those are tough plays in high school. 50-50 balls are really tough. And just the helmet of the Mancelona player there broke it free.
But it's also a ball that you and I have seen him come down with before.
Yes, he is a great, great high point receiver.
So on 3rd and long. Flutie rolling to the right. He's going to try another one. He's going to try it again. And nice reception that time. He got down low enough. That Darren on the reception.
Darren, great play. He sat in that little pocket. He saw the zone coverage there, and he sat right down where Flutie could have passed it to him, and he was able to come back to the ball and catch it right there for the first down. And, of course, most importantly, moving those chains.
1:14 to go. Clock stops just enough to move the chains, and then they'll wind it back up. Elk Rapids hopefully has another play almost ready to go. Looks like they're going to go spread this time. Flutie surveying the defense, takes the snap, hands off to Cannon. He's got a nice chunk up the middle. He keeps turning his legs. Nice run by Cannon. But the clock continues to run, 47-46.
Great run there, and you're in the part of the field where you don't have to pass on every single play right now. You've gotten down the field. You can go and run your game, run your offense.
And at 39 seconds to go, Elk Rapids is going to take a timeout. And while they take a timeout, let's talk about Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen in Elk Rapids. Come into Pearl's and experience a taste of Louisiana right in the heart of northern Michigan. Located in Elk Rapids is Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen, where an infusion of flavor awaits you. That's Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen, a proud sponsor of Elk Rapids football on Next Level Broadcasting. Coming up on TV this weekend, Austin, number 12 Michigan's going to host Minnesota. Should be an interesting game. Another game in the big house.
Yep, another game in a big house, and looking like maybe another win for Michigan.
Yes. Not powerhouse wins, but, win is a win.
Yep, a win's a win, and with the new college bracket out of the playoffs, all these wins are much more important now.
Speaking of win is a win, here a loss is a loss. Michigan State plays number 3 Ohio State. Again, Michigan State coming off that loss, Boston College.
Yeah.
I think they were still on the bus that night, and now they've got to face the Buckeyes. Here goes Flutie. He's got one in the end zone. He had one wrapped around him, and he almost tried to get the one-handed catch.
That was a good effort there from number 11.
Yeah, it's Cody Freeze. Yep.
And that was actually really good ball. Way to put it out in front, have it right in front of only to where the receiver could catch the ball.
.5 to go now. Again, we hope you stick around for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. Austin and I will talk about the first half and talk about second half strategies and what each team needs to do. Elks are going to try trips to the right again. Flutie going to roll to the left. Oh, nice illusion by Flutie, and he's going to hang on to it. And another one he's going to get. He's close. Touchdown, Elk Rapids. That was all Braden Flutie on that play.
What?
But every time I was getting ready to say something, he juked something out, so I had to catch my breath again.
Yeah,
so.
It was like he was juking us out up here. That was a great run. Wait for him to cut back inside off of the edge on the outside and come upfield for the touchdown right there. That was a great play.
25.6 seconds left to go on the half. Now Elk Rapids closed it to 16-12. Great job by both schools bringing out the crowds tonight. Mancelona with their home game has their stands filled and people lined up all along the sides. And Elk Rapids, even with the small stand, they got the small stand filled and people lined up all along the fence up and down. Flutie's going to try pass for the 2-point. He's got it for 2. That's Cotterman on the reception. So with 25.6 seconds left to go in the half, that makes it now Mancelona.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Welcome back to Mancelona. We were just getting ready to close out the first half. Mancelona tried one play and got a minimal gain and then decided to run out the clock, so that's going to bring our game to halftime. So after 2 quarters of play, the score is Mancelona Ironmen 16 and the Elk Rapids Elks 14. We're again going to take another break, and then we will come back for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Hello, I'm I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, drain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, drain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, drain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, drain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
At American Liner Systems, they have three main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Welcome back to Mancelona High School. We are at halftime right now. Mancelona Ironmen currently lead the Elk Rapids Elks 16-14. Thank you for joining us, Eric Huffman, along with Austin Mung. With the Twin Bay Docks halftime show, attention all water lovers, Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access, trusted by consumers and distributors alike. Featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Dock makes living life out of the water easy. Visit twinbaydocksproduction.com to find out more. And Austin, again, close score. Elk Rapids able to close it in a little bit towards the half. But the story for Elk Rapids, I think, has been the play of Braden Flutie for the most part to get them to this score. But on the other side of the ball, too, you got to give credit to Mancelona's offensive line for how they've been able to gash chunk plays on offense themselves.
Yeah, Eric, I agree with you there. Flutie for the Elk Rapids side has been the game changer for Elk Rapids. They had 3 total drives in the first half. First one being a score, second one being a quick 3 and out. Third one being a long drive to score right before the half. And that was with Flutie using his legs to get yards and using his arm to get some passes down the field. So Flutie so far has been the game changer for Elk Rapids, get them back to within 1 possession. On the other side, I agree with you there. The offensive line of Mancelona is one of the better offensive lines I've seen. And by that, I mean they are athletic. I've never seen an offensive line like that pull so fast and get to the outside to create open gaps for the running back and for the quarterback to run through. They are big gaps, and they are getting there fast. They're penetrating on the outside to get that 5 to 6 yards of play. And I think that right now has to be what we talk about. The offensive line, the tackle, the guards are both pulling, and that's very hard for the tackle to pull to the other side, and to get into that gap. So they're doing a great job at that.
So what do you think Elk Rapids will need to do in the second half? Before they got the ball back before the end of the first half, they had a great stand-on defense, able to plug up a little bit more and some much better pursuit. Is there anything you think that they should be able to do differently to continue that success? And again, on the other side of the ball for Sheboygan, kind of a nice balanced offense and defense for the most part that I've seen. What do you expect out of Mancelona in the second half?
Yeah, so for Elk Rapids, for them to help get some penetration on this Mancelona offensive line, I would like them to see them run more like a tighter 5-2 kind of formation. Get 5 linemen on the defensive line, basically get a helmet on a helmet, basically. That's what you're asking for. And then you want your 2 linebackers playing really tight on the box, shooting those gaps.
You know, like I talked about before, maybe doing that 50 straight, you just put 5 down linemen and plug the holes with your linebackers. You really haven't seen any air threat from Mancelona yet, so why not just plug that box up and make them force their hand a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I would love to see them do that. And you're playing like a little guessing game because you're shooting those gaps right away. Whatever gap you see, you're shooting and hoping to meet the running back or quarterback there. Like you said, there's no air threat. We only seen about 3 total passes from Mancelona there. And they're running out their passes with twins formation to the left or right. So that can kind of help with them predicting the next kind of pass play with the twin formation. But other than that, I would like to see some kind of penetration, some kind of linebacker shooting that gap.
Well, that does it for the Twin Bay Docs halftime show. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 30.
Hello, I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Welcome back to Mancelona High School, getting ready for the second half kickoff. Mancelona with a 16-14 lead over Elk Rapids. Number 21, Jake Moore, getting ready to kick off. Looks like the quarterback and the running back to receive for Mancelona. Bennett on the return. Gets to the 20, the 25. He's at a 30, 35.
Team there. Way to come out of the locker room with a bang.
Nice setup by his teammates. And, way to find those holes and finish out the run. And he had one to elude on the side there, and he was just able to outspeed him.
Now with that quick touchdown there, let's see if Mancelona here will go for 2 to take a 10-point lead here in the early second half.
Got to take some win out of the sails, too, for Elk Rapids. If you're the Elks, you go in and score just before the half and go on a little bit of a high, and you can't do something like give up a second-half kickoff like that.
No, you cannot. And then what I would like to see out of Elk Rapids here is just still play your game. Play your game here in the second half.
Yeah, still lots of time to go. You're able to battle back, get it within 2, and obviously you should be able to do it again. Numchev's going to keep it, go up the right side, and he's in for the 2-point score to make the score Mancelona 24 and Elk Rapids 14. Bingham Insurance Company. During the course of each and every day, we all face an abundance of risks, some that we don't even consider, some we do. For protection against the foreseeable and unforeseeable risks is where Bingham Insurance Company comes in, capable of providing coverage for your home, auto, life, and even pet insurance. They do it all. That's Bingham Insurance Services, a trusted and proud auto owners insurance affiliate. And again, Elk Rapids, I don't think they don't need to try to rush anything. They don't need a quick score or anything. Still plenty of time to go. Just like you said, play their game, work your way down, have a nice sustained drive, and try to get this score bump close again.
Yep. You got a lot of game. That was only 15 seconds off the clock there with that kickoff return. Kind of just forget about that. Forget that happened. Get the offense rolling again. Play your game. Get the offense going. Get Flutie going. And get back in the game. Make it a one-possession game again.
You've got the weapons. Sustain your drive, and you should be okay. Kick goes out of bounds. It'd be a flag. Hey, Austin, how'd your fantasy football do last week?
I won 2 leagues, and I lost in 1, but overall pretty good. How about yours?
The defending champ got his first win of the season last week.
Wow,
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah,
Congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a close one, but a win is a win. And I'm scheduled to win this week, but we'll see. Obviously, anything can happen in the world of fantasy football.
Yes, sir, you got that right. Any given Sunday for NFL. That's the scary thing. That's a cool thing too, I'd say.
Yeah, I had to I'd put Tua on IR and picked up Derek Carr from New Orleans.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, I'm very happy on
that. There we go.
One.
Very smart owner there.
Yeah, my boy, I had Dak last night, and obviously he played last night, so got some decent points for me. So here comes Elk Rapids. Flutie out of the gun. Looks like he had a couple out of the eye. Gives it to the second one through. Mason Cannon will have about a yard, second long.
Yeah, so you see Elk Rapids trying to get some kind of flow going on here. Start off with a run there. Kind of get that maybe first down of the drive of the second half.
It's still early in the second half. Elk Rapids just gave up the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Now they're on their first possession. Flutie, hands off to Darren. He's got a blocker in front, and he should have enough for the first down. He'll roll forward for possibly a little bit more, but waiting for the side judge. And they're going to mark him just short. Be 3rd and inches.
That is a very short 1 yard. That's about 2 inches from up here.
Almost a bad spot on my part. He had Cannon directing some traffic a little bit behind Flutie. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He gets to the right flat. He's got a first down and more. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 42, 43-yard line. First down at Rapids. Nice run by Mr. Braden Flutie.
Great run there by Flutie. Did not see anything up short and got to the outside to get first down and 5 yards on top of that. And here's the big thing. You got your first down of the second half. You can almost kind of relax just a little bit there and be like, okay, we're moving the ball down the field. Let's kind of get going here.
You know, and the game was short, so I don't want to say, moral victories, but with the way the game has gone, these little victories will help add up. Flutie's going to go left. He's got Cannon for the pitch. Gets it to him. Oh, he gets through about 3 or 4 tacklers. He's going to be wrestled down after a gain of about 3 or 4, but nice job by Cannon to that could have been a 3 or 4 yard loss.
What a cut there by Cannon. That was a very hard juke. You had the linebacker pursuit. He was coming free will. He knew the option was coming. He was targeting Cannon already, and he was able to evade that for a couple yard gain.
Third quarter up in Charlevoix. The Raiders with a 15-6 lead over Benzie Central.
Talk about all these games going around. What a great night for Northern Michigan football here, for high school football.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful day today. First quarter, Traverse City St. Francis leads Kingsley 8-6. Ooh, nice run by Darren. He got a head of steam right away, and first down and more. Nice run by Darren. He was determined to get yardage on that play.
That was a great run. What we've seen so far in the second half, the A gaps are opening up here for Elk Rapids. They're getting runs. They're getting chunk plays up the middle here that we did not really see in the first half.
Still waiting on a score from Gaylord and Cadillac. And we'll keep you updated on the games that we can as they happen. .8:30 to go in the third. 24-14. Flutie out of the gun. Hands off to Darren. He'll get a decent gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And I think why we're seeing a lot of chunk plays up the middle up between this A gap is because the ends on Mancelona are pushing up about 5 yards. They're getting the backfield, and it's basically essentially creating a pocket, a crater among the line, and they're just shooting up that gap in the middle.
Flutie out of the gun. Almost set up in an X formation. They're going to try the wham on the left side. Short gain will be third down.
So we have a 3rd and 5 here, it looks like, on Mancelona side of the field. I wouldn't mind them running the ball here again to kind of set themselves up for maybe a little 4th and short, 4th and manageable here.
Well, and again, they're just still it's their first possession in the second half. Open up the playbook a little bit too.
Yep, and you do have trips on the bottom here, so watch Flutie. He may roll out to the bottom of the field.
He tried. Oh, almost. That was a good effort. That was a good effort by Connor Carlisle.
Yep, and we saw the exact thing. With the trips on the bottom, they have Flutie roll out, and they ran that little concept of their trips, and he just could not fit it in there. It was a tight one.
Another wrinkle you might see coming out of that trips, too, is what they like to do is they'll put the trips on the one side, and he'll actually go to Cotterman alone on the other side, too, and do just a quick screen to him or a slant, and just let him go one-on-one.
Yeah, and Cotterman's there is like you're basically X receiver on the other side.
Coming out of the huddle. And as I say that, 2 to the left and Cotterman to the right. Ooh, Flutie saves the snap right out of the turf. He's got it over the top. He's got it complete. He's going to reach for That was a couple of nice catches by not only the quarterback but the receiver too, because Flutie had to grab that one from the grass almost.
Yeah, it was almost rolling at him like a bowling ball. Great throw by Flutie there. He basically did a little floater like
Yeah.
a basketball. The linebacker on Mancelona's side was kind of lost. It was just floating right over him.
So after the floater ball by Flutie makes the score 24-20.
And we're back to a one-possession game here.
Flutie's got Darren to his right. He's going to roll to the right. He's got Carla out, and it's intercepted. So the 2-point conversion will be no good. So I'll make the score with 6:50 to go in the third. Mancelona 24 and Elk Rapids 20.
So I did not know. It looks like they stopped the play right there at the interception. I did not know in high school you're not allowed to return a 2-point conversion back for another 2 points.
Yes. Yeah, they just kind of stop it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to talk about Mid-Lake Builders for a second. Football is a game predicated on facing adversity in order to accomplish one goal. In many ways, so is constructing your perfect dream home. And Mid-Lake Builders is here to help you and your family accomplish just that. Whether you are starting a new build or renovating a current one, Mid-Lake Builders has the experience, expertise, and most importantly, the staffing to get your project done on time. That's Mid-Lake Builders. Proud to be the official sponsor of the hardest working player of the game award this season. And Austin and I were talking at halftime on potential hardest working players of the game, and obviously we will get into that as we get closer to the end. Kickoff is going to roll through the end zone, and Mancelona will take over 1st and 10. So, did you watch your Lions last week, Austin?
I did watch the Lions. That was a good win against Arizona. Arizona is a sneaky good team there.
I honestly had predicted that the Lions is either going to be really a close loss or a bad loss. I'm not too trusting on the travel part of them still this season, but obviously a nice win by them. And then they are Monday night this week with Seahawks coming up. That'll be a fun one.
A good one. Seahawks Monday night. Oh my gosh.
And it's like the Lions and the Seahawks have become this kind of rivalry in the last few years too, with these playoff pushes and whatnot. Bennett on the handoff. He'll getting couple, second down.
Yes, almost like a cross-country rivalry. And now this is actually our first time seeing Mancelona offense in the second half. They did score, but it was on a kickoff return. So let's see if Mancelona has made any changes on the offensive side, or if they continue to run the game and then get the outside zone running going.
And again, like I mentioned too early on in the second half, Elk Rapids' defense did get stronger towards the end of the first half. Can they sustain what they ended the first half with in the second half? Numchef, he's going to keep it. Nice gain on the play.
Yeah, so we're seeing almost like a 46 defense scheme right here from Elk Rapids. We got 5 down linemen. We got the 2 linebackers about 3 yards behind the lineman, and then we have a safety coming up, playing almost like a linebacker there, hovering the strong side of of Mancelona. So we got almost a 46 defensive scheme right here.
Mancelona going to break the huddle. They're going to pack it in, send only one receiver to the right. Numchef's going to try the right. Ooh! Nice run up and stick by the Elks. He's going to be just short of the first down, I think. Yeah, it'll be 4th and short.
4th and short. Let's see if Mancelona stays on the field to go for the 4th down here on their side.
At only the 29. That might be in a short game now, or a close game.
We'll either see them go for it, or let's see if they can get the hard count, get them to jump outside. We have seen it 2 times so far in the first half, so let's see if they try to do it here. And yet we do have the crowd yelling, "Watch the ball" here.
And they're going to take it. Numchef's going to take the handoff, and he may not get it. Oh, he lunges forward. We have to see where they spot it. Good pursuit by Elk Rapids, and they'll give him the first down. First down, Ironmen.
That was a
close one.
Close one. From up here, it looked like he was just inches short. It could have gone either way.
Again, it looked like a good pursuit and a lunge forward by the defense. I didn't think he quite got to the line, but obviously we are not in the position to make that call.
Nope. But we do have the broadcaster's jinx, though.
5 minutes ago in the third, 24-20, Mancelona over Elk Rapids. Eric Huffman and Austin Mung here at Mancelona. Thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting. We'll get some more score updates on Charlevoix and Benzie and TC and Kingsley as the night goes on. Still looking for Gaylord and Cadillac, and I got to check in on Gaylord, St. Mary's, and Onaway. Numchev's going to keep it. Go to the left, almost all on his own. He gets through 2 or 3 Elks before he's wrestled down by a couple more.
Yeah, so we saw the Mancelona run a little misdirection. They got the receiver running to the motioning to the other side of the field, and then running a quarterback option to the outside. And Elk Rapids did a really good job of staying their ground, staying their outside, and preventing a big play.
Nice job by the Mancelona marching band. Put on a nice halftime show tonight.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
Numchev's going to keep it. He's wrapped up by the first man he sees and then hauled forward for maybe another yard. It'll be third down and about medium.
And I think this is where Elk Rapids can kind of win the ball game here. Instead of in the first half, they had third and short, left and right for Mancelona. You're now getting to a second, third and long for the Elk Rapids defense here. This is where the ball game can be won or lost, I think.
And for them to play a nice, hard second half is important. I mean, we've seen them in second halves just kind of go away. And so to have them be a staunch defense in the second half speaks volumes. And we're going to get a flag possibly on the offensive side. Looks like lots of Elks were pointing the other direction. Hey, as we wait for the call. And illegal procedure. We'll take them back 5. So also in the state of Michigan this weekend, in college football, we talked about Michigan, Michigan State. Western's at Marshall. Central plays host to San Diego State.
Yes, sir. Fire up chips, baby.
But Eastern is at Kent State. But Eastern a chance to be 4-1 with a win against Kent State, who was winless. Go Eastern. Here goes Numchev to the right. He's looking to pass. He's got a man over the top. He high points it. He's down to the 40 of Elk Rapids. Nice reception. Nice grab by Lucas Keller.
Wow, what a play there by Keller. Way to go up and high point the ball. He had his man beat. The ball was just thrown behind because there was pressure in the face. And he high pointed the ball, got the first down.
Yeah, he did the old Keegan Cotterman, jumped up over the helmet and grabbed it and hauled it down. Ball resting on the 40-yard line now of Elk Rapids. 2:30 to go in the third. Numchev pitches it to Bennett. He was almost standing up like he was thinking of something and then just tucked it. There looked like a lot of slow developing going on there. Good pursuit by Elk Rapids. There'll be no gain on that play.
Yeah, Eric, I agree with you there. What we've seen so far out of the backfield of Mancelona, they're fast moving. They try to get to the line of scrimmage and hurry up and get their 4 or 5 yards. It looks like
that was too much east and west to me on the development of that play.
So I don't know if that's something to look for the second half to see maybe that's a play developing.
Officials timeout. We're waiting to see what it is. Oh, it must have been for a substitution. Yep, we got a Elk with a cramp. Get him stretched out, get him some fluids. Hopefully he'll be all right. And we're back to action. Chef out of the gun. Ooh, double handoff there. Nice design. Oh, he's down. He's done. Nice play by the Ironmen on that. I don't know if you saw that, what happened there, Austin. They had the first handoff and then the second handoff, and total misdirection for the defense.
That was a great play from Mancelona. They ran their typical twin to the left with the running back Bennett run to the right, but they run a little off-balance twin with the basically wing T at the end of the line. And then they gave the ball to him, and they had the guards pull. You can basically see where this play is going with Mancelona, which way the guards pull, and that was a great play for the great touchdown.
So with 1:19 to go in the third now, Mancelona trying for two. Numshift's got his receiver. He overthrows him, so the fall incomplete. 1:19 left to go. 30-20. Mancelona over Elk Rapids. We will take a quick break and be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC Airport
Collar
will
Clinic,
get you to
providing
your dream
peace of mind and local
anywhere in the
customer
world.
service
Visit
with the latest GPS collars,
tvcairport.com
bark
now.
collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Welcome back to Mancelona High School. The Ironmen have taken a 30-20 lead over the Elks of Elk Rapids. 1:19 to go in the third. Eric Huffman and Austin Mung here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Max Ward's going to scoop up the ball. He's going to head up the middle. He eludes a couple, and then he's wrapped up and brought down right about the 28, maybe 29-yard line where the Elks will take over. Yeah, that last play, we had just got done talking about the pursuit of the Elks defense and how it had been doing good, and Mancelona came back with a little misdirection and burned him with it.
Yeah, and that was basically a great call called at the right time.
And so now down 10, still got a whole quarter. You know you can move the ball, and you're capable of scoring. Let's see what they try to do with this possession. Flutie going to hand it off. Nice run on the play. Big gain by Mason Cannon on that one. He gets at least 9 yards on that.
That was a great run right there. Way to penetrate the A and B gap. That's something that we've seen them do all last drive and had success. Go ahead and keep at it right here.
Clock continues to run. 2-score game. Still a whole nother quarter to go. So obviously you don't need to be in too big of a hurry right now. More worried about sustaining your drive and getting points. And your defense, except for that last series there, had been playing good for about the last quarter and a half. Flutie out of the gun. Going to hand it off. He's got Cannon. Scoots up the middle. He'll at least have enough for a first down.
We have another player down, number 54 there, Coulter Domrez. It might be a cramp.
Let's see what they're going to do. Yep, still waving the first down. And while they tend to the down Elk, we are going to take a quick break. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting.
Hello, I'm
Now's
Ryan
the time
Benigno.
to
You might know
fly
me
from
for my
your
business,
northern
Professional
Michigan
Seamless
hometown
Gutters, where
Cherry
we specialize in,
Capital
you
Airport.
guessed it,
TVC
everything gutters.
TVC Airport
New
will get
installation,
you to your
replacements,
dream
cleaning,
destination.
leaf guards,
Anywhere
drain
in the
chains, and
world.
much more.
Visit
But unlike many service providers, when you call
tvcairport.com
Professional
now.
Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless
They're going to
Gutters.
wind the clock down. Welcome back to Mancelona High School. Coming out of the injury timeout, I believe they're going to continue just to wind the clock down and end the quarter. And so they choose to do so. So after the end of 3, it is the Mancelona Ironmen 30 and the Elk Rapids Elks 20. We will take another short break and be right back. You are watching Next Level Broadcasting.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats.
Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport.
Custodian hat.
TVC Airport will get you to your
IT
dream
hat.
destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com
You should have called
now.
a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-40.
And we're back at Mancelona. Braden Flutie's going to go deep. And he's got, hanging out there is Cotterman. He hauls it down. Big gain on the play. Flutie just kind of hung it up there, and Cotterman just kind of had almost like a basket catch, just sitting there waiting for it to land in his bread basket.
Yeah, it basically was. Cotterman had his man beat. And this time it was just hanging up there. He was just sitting right there waiting for the ball to come down. He was probably wishing it would come down faster because the safety had been coming back, breaking it up. So he got it right there.
And we know, and we talked about it, that they're capable of these big plays, and Cotterman obviously able to haul down the ball like that. Nice gain on the play, and 1st and 10 Elks. Still plenty of time to go. Maybe you can get a quick score. Flutie hands it off the cannon. He's got a couple. So then, Austin, when do you start? Obviously, you're down 2 scores. When do you start enhancing your plays on offense? When you start rushing your plays in a little bit quicker, trying to get more plays off?
Honestly, I don't think it starts quite yet. You are driving down the field right now, especially after that big play there. I think you stick to your game right here and then focus on getting a stop on defense. And then I think that's where you kind of change your mindset, change the way you play offense.
Flutie's looking right, and then he looks left, and then decides to keep it. Probably the right decision because he had nothing downfield, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Should be 3rd and long.
I think that was a great play by Flutie there. At the beginning of the season, we saw him try to basically force those throws down the field, and it would result in a turnover. Here, in the middle of the season, that's a great way not to throw the ball, not to force the ball, and then just get those couple yards with your legs.
Yeah, and while you were saying that, it brought me back to the Benzie Central game, which was their first game of the season that you and I did. It was a lot of miscommunication and trying to force things. Great maturity by him as the season has gone on. I think this is our, 3rd or 4th time seeing him?
Yes, and right now the offense looks like a different team compared to the beginning of the season. I think they just need to get things going here, and I think they're starting to find themselves right here with Flutie.
Well, flag on the play. First I wanted to think it was an inadvertent flag for the motion, but maybe a false start. Delay a game. The old dreaded delay a game.
Ooh. And like we said, a lot of high school stadiums do not have play clocks for the players to see. So
I think the only stadium I've seen so far this season has been Benzie. Flutie, low snap. He keeps it. He's looking to go long. He's pointing at somebody. And he's finally wrestled out of bounds. Looks like at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was really good pursuit there from Mancelona's side. Not to let Flutie get to the outside and get him getting yards on his legs there.
And good defense by the Mancelona cornerbacks. They were, Flutie was trying to point and direct traffic out there, but he didn't have anywhere to go.
And I think with 4th down here on Mancelona's side, I think they're going for it here on 4th and 14.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, down 2 scores and, 9 minutes to go in the game. You've got to start trying everything at this point. Flutie over the top. He was trying Darren, and the safety sat at home and had all day to run up and intercept that pass. That was a nice interception by Lucas Keller. Flutie tried it up the middle, and Keller was probably 5 yards back of the receiver and was able to run right in front and grab it.
Yeah, that was a very good interception there. He threw it up the seam, but the safety just came down and picked it off, jumped the ball.
Almost like he was trying that one pass that they got away with going the other way.
Yeah, it looks just like it. And unfortunately, they could not get it and could not get the fourth down conversion. And it will be Mancelona ball here.
So Mancelona takes over with 8:44 to go, and up 30-20. And you got to think one more touchdown might put this game out of hand. Don't know if they do field goals, Mancelona or not, but at 10 points, I would think still possibility for Elk Rapids, but you've got to hold them right here. You can't have Mancelona again have a sustained drive either.
Nope, and this is probably one of the biggest drives so far for both sides of the teams here. So let's see if Mancelona can run the clock out, or let's see if Elk Rapids can get a stop.
So after the official bumped them up a yard, we'll start over 1st and 10. Bennett's going to take the handoff. He's hesitating, finds a hole, and he's going to gain about 5 yards on that play.
Wow, that was very great running there from Bennett. I know it looks like he was just staying there, but he looked very patient, sat behind his guards and tackles, and waited for that hole to open up, and he cut up field.
Yeah, and if he'd have gone too early, the defenders weren't properly blocked yet, and he would have been down. So good job by him to wait. Mancelona in no rush. Numshift waiting for the snap. Takes it, hands off to Bennett. Up the middle for maybe 2.
Good play from the defense there. Way to get that tackle, way to get that end containing on the outside and forcing Bennett to come back to the inside.
Yeah, and this is that time, it's 3rd and not quite mid. But this is that time with the clock winding down, you're down 10 points. This is the time where you need your defense to stand up and get you the ball back right here. This is what I like to call my Yoda moment of the night. That defense needs to do or do not. They can't try right now.
There we go, Eric. I was waiting for that. I was like, we're almost towards the end there.
I always work in my Yoda moment.
I love it. I love it. Let's see. Big play here.
Bennett's going to go to the left. Flag on a play. Short of the first down.
They could call holding here on Mancelona, but interesting enough, Mancelona did not pick up the first down.
Call is holding. And I march him back. Your defense has been doing better. I would definitely march him back and know that my defense is going to hold now. 7:05 to go in the game now. Again, Eric Huffman and Austin Mung here tonight. Thank you for watching Next Level Broadcasting. Get some updates on some of the other games here in a minute. Officials time. Oh. For me to cough, apparently. I got dry all of a sudden. Okay, after the phone numbers have been exchanged, I guess we're ready to go.
Rapids coach not looking too happy.
Again, Mancelona in no hurry to run any plays. They want to run as much clock as possible. And with that stoppage, they probably re-bumped the play clock, so they're able to sit there again. Double handoff again. They did the same thing before. It was a handoff to Bennett, and then they countered to Devin Hale.
It was the same exact play, the same exact big touchdown play we saw, but this time Elk Rapids was ready for it. They maintained, they stayed in their spots, and they got a 4-yard loss there. And now that is big for Elk Rapids because they have them on a 4th and long, and they could begin the ball back here if they decide to punt.
Fourth quarter in Charlevoix. Raiders lead 21-6 over Benzie Central. 6:09 to go here. Bennett gets the punt off. Carlisle is going to take it about 15. Gets by his first blocker. Nice gain on the play. Will be run out at about 37-yard line. Attention all water lovers. Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike. Featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Dock makes living life out of the water easy. Visit twinbaydocksproduction.com to find out more. 5:55 to go left in the game. 30-20 Mancelona over Elk Rapids.
Now, Eric, you asked me earlier, when does Elk Rapids start rushing their play calling or rushing their offense? This is where you rush it. You got 5:55 left. You got to get 2 scores. This is where you start passing the ball on every single play.
Cannon's the ball carrier. Wrestled down at about the 39. Lucas Keller in on that tackle. Second and about 8. In a minute, we'll get into talking about the not too early playoff rankings. Austin, I don't know if you go on Twitter, X, or whatever you like to call it. There's a great account on there called Snooze to You. He does a great job doing what he calls mapatology. Darren on the run to the left. Decent gain on the play. Looks maybe 3rd and short. Anyway, Snooze does a great job, almost like Woj would do for bracketology for college basketball.
Okay.
He does it for high school football in Northern Michigan. And he is just about as good as mapping out high school football in Michigan for playoffs as anyone else.
Okay, and how's that
so
looking?
it's nice to talk about the not too early possible matchups that you might get. Obviously, we're only in week 5. Lots of football left to be played, but some of the potential matchups could be interesting. And teams that aren't projected in the playoffs right now are interesting too. Like I don't see Boyne City in the projected playoffs right now.
Wow.
Oh, whistle on the play. Flutie is about to hand off to Darren. Offside end of defense. Did he throw a flag? Offside on the defense. No flag needed. We'll march at 5.
And Elk Rapids will love those free 5 yards right there.
Takes him to the Mancelona side of the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to try the same play. Flutie handed off to Darren, and he was met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped right away.
So I know we said that we may be seeing pass plays on every single play here with this drive, but so far we've seen the complete opposite. It's been all run plays, all misdirections.
Well, and even so with the pass plays too. If for some reason it's incomplete, obviously you're stopping the clock. Right now the clock's tuning in to run. And so that's going to force your hand even more. Down 2 scores. Winding down to 4:30 to go in the game. Flutie fakes the handoff to Darren. Oh, he almost had Cotterman. It's intercepted. He's to the 50, 45-40, and he's wrestled out of bounds at Elk Rapids' 37-yard line. He had one open, and the defender walked right in and took it from him.
Yep, he had Cotterman open. It almost looked like he was not ready for that. He made his cut on the little post route, and the ball was ready in the air, and not until like 2 yards in front of him, he reached his one arm out. So I don't know if he just did not see the ball coming or if it got lost in the light, but unfortunately a costly turnover there.
4:22 to go. Mancelona is not going to be in any hurry to get plays off. They're going to milk the clock as much as they can. Elk Rapids, depending on, I think they've got all 3 of their timeouts still, possibly. Or whatever they have for timeouts. You might want to use them to save whatever time you have. Bennett's going to try the left. He's immediately met for no gain. And clock continues to run. 4:10 left to go. 30-20, Mancelona. Division 8, Austin. Potential matchups in Region 1, District 1. District 2, Maple City Glen Lake could possibly face Mancelona, who would possibly in there 2-2. Obviously right now anything can change. East Jordan would meet Frankfurt.
Wow, that's exciting. That would be a great game.
That would be an awesome.
But yeah, this is the way too early ranking, so anything can change.
Again, a team at 2-2. Obviously, you're better off to get 6 wins to get in. You can get in at 5 with 5 wins, and sometimes you can get in at 4 and 5, depending on your playoff points. Run goes for a couple. Potential matchup in Division 7 would see St. Francis against McBain. I would love to see that matchup.
That'd be a great one. I think a potential one we've been talking about today, too, at the Next Level headquarters, about potentially having to travel up to Menominee all the way on the other side of the UP.
Bennett's got the ball. He tries a left for a couple. Be 4th down. Here's your chance, Elk Rapids. Nice stop here on 4th down. You can get the ball with about 2 minutes to go, but again, you can't waste any time. It's big plays and see what we can get away with.
No, you cannot. And so far, I've loved what Elk Rapids have done defensively. If you think about it, technically, you've only allowed 1 touchdown scored in the second half here. Yes, it was 2. That was on the kickoff return. But, I mean, defensively, they've done a great job switching it up and stopping the run.
Yeah, it's just been, for right now, at this point, it's kind of been a few mistakes and some missed opportunities. But again, for what we've seen, though, a very much improved Elk Rapids team, like you said, from the first game we've seen this season, and very enjoyable to watch.
No, yeah, and they have produced some very great games. Unfortunately, they just have not come on the winning side of it. They still have about 4 games left of the season. They do have a couple tough ones in there. I think they were traveling to Charlevoix next week. So that will be a tough one. That's Charlevoix's homecoming. But other than that, I think Elk Rapids is really growing as a team throughout the season, and I'm loving it.
A potential matchup I would love to go watch in Division 6 would be Kingsley and Negaunee.
Ooh, Kingsley's a good football team. They're defending state champions, so they're wanting to do that again.
Still in the first half with Kingsley and St. Francis. St. Francis with a slim 15-14 lead. Numchef, he keeps it. He's got a first down and more. Gets another 4 or 5 yards as he lunges forward. Nice play.
Yeah, so we're looking at 2:30 left here with a new set of downs. I know Elk Rapids did use 1 timeout. We may be getting towards the end of the game here.
Numchef's going to keep it. 2:30 to go. Wrapped up after a short gain.
Great play, though. They're getting the outside linebacker, pursuing upfield to force the runner to cut back infield to the nose tackle, to the other linebackers pursuing. So that's a very good adjustment they have made this second half.
Getting down to 2 minutes to go. Numchef's going to take his time. Hands it off. And Bennett will have little to no gain on that play
There
with a
is
penalty.
some dirty laundry in the field, so let's see what the refs called here.
Holding against the Ironmen. .137 to go. And you know, if the season were to end today, Sheboygan would be in the playoffs.
Would they really?
Yeah. And they would get to face Ogama Heights.
What a season so far for Sheboygan. They've
3-1, I think. Yeah, Sheboygan 3-1.
So they've just renamed their press box too.
Yes, we were there for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big moves, big changes for the team. I don't remember what team they said that they beat in a while. Was it Sault Ste. Marie?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a big win for Sheboygan there. I think big things are happening there with that program and some big momentum.
And they're going to take a timeout on the field, and we're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back. You're watching Next Level Broadcasting.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Welcome back to Mancelona. 1:37 left to go in the game. The Ironmen with a 30-20 lead over Elk Rapids, just coming out of a timeout. Quick score update. Charlevoix up 27-14 over Benzie. Dumpchef's going to try the middle. Right down short of the first down. I have to believe that Elk Rapids will use a timeout. And yes, they do.
So I think one thing here, you got them on, looks like a 4th down here and 5. I think you get a stop here. It gives you some momentum on defense to kind of go into next week there, especially going into Charlevoix here. So just get this one stop here. You've done great so far the second half. It'd be great to get a stop here, kind of get the ball back and just get some sort of momentum going into next week.
Well, why don't we talk about our, well, if you've got a second, we can talk about our Mid-Lake Builders, hardest working players of the game. I think I'd like to give one for both sides today. And I think for the Mancelona side, like we talked earlier, I think we need to give it to the whole offensive line.
100%. I agree with that. The offensive line has played amazing tonight.
You know, and for the Elk Rapids side, you know, you can't help but want to give it to Braden Flutie again. Kind of an all-around performance again. Not quite in a winning effort, it looks like, as the pass is complete out to the left for first down. You know, Braden Flutie, again, doing a little bit of everything. He'd probably be my my recipient of the hardest working player of the game tonight, too, for Elk Rapids.
Yep, I agree with you there. He did the same thing that everyone expected. He was a threat in the air. He was a threat on the ground. He used his legs. He used just about everything. He did a good job reading the defense. I think overall he was able to get those drives going with his team to get those scoring drives. So for Elk Rapids, Flutie for us is our player of the game.
Numpchef's going to take the snap and just take a knee. And that'll take us under a minute to go. And again, while time's winding down and it looks like Mancelona's just going to run out the clock, Again, a game of chances for Elk Rapids tonight, I think, is what cost them. Very winnable game, and on both sides of the ball. A couple instances on offense and on defense that I think cost them tonight.
Yeah, I think so. And I think if I was Elk Rapids, I know it was a tough loss, a 10-point loss, but there was a lot of good out of this. You made a great defensive change at the half. You held them to 1 touchdown in the second half. You did really good job moving the ball. You were shut out last week, 20-0. This week you put up 20 points. You were moving the ball up and down the field. There's a lot of good to take out of this. Whereas for Mancelona, they will be moving to 3-2 now. I know you said the not too early playoff rankings. They are making a push for some more playoff points here. Very good out of them to get the run game going and get that offense going.
Yeah, and again, for Elk Rapids coming up, the season's not over. Again, they're at Charlevoix, like we mentioned, for homecoming, so it'll be a tough game. And Charlevoix it'll be only their second home game of the year, so obviously they'll be pumped up. And then they have to go the long trip to Tawas. Obviously, the long trips can hurt depending on how you plan for that, but obviously it's a winnable game. And then they're home with Harbor Springs, a winnable game. And then you finish out the season with East Jordan. And East Jordan very improved, but I think that's also a game that they could possibly compete with as well.
Yeah, yep. And you're going to be 1-4 here, but you have some winnable games down the stretch here. And I think it all starts off with next week. How you go into Charlevoix, how you play them. You're going into homecoming night. It's going to be a tough crowd, tough atmosphere. The way you go from there, I think, can dictate the rest of the season. And who never knows? We've seen teams get in with 4 playoff points, but not 4 playoff points,
4
wins.
Yep.
You never know what can happen, especially in high school football.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We thank you for joining us at Next Level Broadcasting. Again, the final score, Mancelona Ironmen 30 and the Elk Rapids Elks 20. For Austin Mung and the cameraman Jimmy, I am Eric Huffman. Thank you for joining us. You've been watching Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Today's game is brought to you by American Liner Systems, Twin Bay Docks, Professional Seamless Gutters, PVC Cherry Capital Airport, Collar Clinic, Bingham Insurance Services, and Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen.